You finally got to meet the team a little bit, kind of saw most everybody assembled together through orientation and a couple days of training. Not just what are kind of some of your first impressions of this club, and you always played with some of them before, some former college teammates, maybe some from around the league and whatnot, but just as a group, kind of your first impressions.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's the first week, so a lot will be told in the coming days. But it's been really good so far. Lots of good energy. I think there's a lot of people that are ready to step up and kind of fill big roles, and I think that the team has a great initial culture, and we're all just kind of bringing things in and bringing our ideas from different experiences that we've all had, and kind of trying to formulate the best environment we can.
The first week of preseason is usually about kind of trying to put in that foundation and install that culture. What is the culture of an Amy Rodriguez from, again, for a weekend? But what are you kind of seeing about the culture of what A Rod wants to do?
Yeah, I think there's a super high standard at all times. She obviously, her style, super hardworking, doing things that other teams, other players, nobody else wants to do, doing the extra work always, and just trying to be like the hardest working team as part of our DNA. And I think that's kind of what's gonna separate us.
You're a Utah soccer player for club ranks to Davis to BYU and everything. Is that a Utah culture? You think does this feel like a Utah team?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think we definitely fit the Utah mold, but like I said previously, there's a lot of different people coming from different experiences and environments that we're kind of shaping our own identity. So
Kayla, talking about the culture. Last night you went to Sundance. How was it?
yeah, it was good. It
Yeah.
was really
What
good.
did you guys see? What movie?
We saw the Super documentary, In the
Oh,
Clutch. Yeah,
ooh, how was it?
it was good. Cool to see her story. Yeah.
That is cool. Check that out. As that's kind of part of the culture, getting together and doing things like that. What else have you been able to do with the group that's here already, and how are you building camaraderie?
Yeah. Well, we're going to Cancun in a couple days, so that I think will be the big team building opportunity, and we're away from everything. We're spending a week together, so I think that's kind of to be determined. But we've done a lot of time in the field doing different testing and stuff, and all those initial things that you do at the beginning of the season always kind of bring you together. Nobody likes to do any kind of testing, so you kind of bond over that stuff and build each other up. So,
Speed test being one of those.
yeah, yep.
How did that go?
It was good.
And we saw your face with the initial reaction of the kit.
Oh yeah.
Anything you want to say about the kit for people who are dying to see it?
I think you guys will all like it. It represents Utah really well. So
Um, you were the first player announced for the return of the club. Now that you have some distance from that announcement, I guess does that bring any kind of like pressure of like being that first player? And I guess what were some of your reactions once you saw that there were more players coming in? It wasn't just you, I guess.
yeah, when I was first signed, I'm like, am I gonna have any teammates? It seemed like it took a while to get a few more people, but um, I mean, obviously being from here, it was really exciting to be coming home and to be able to kind of represent Utah in that way, and just with my former brief experience with the Royals when they were here the first time, being able to play with them a little bit when I was in college and in the summers there, and it was just fun. It kind of felt like a full circle moment. And then just to see one by one my teammates come in and them to sign more people, it was just fun to see the team that we were building from the ground up.
And literally, you had several former teammates get signed from BYU to the Royals. What was that like? And now that you guys have five of you from BYU, what does that say about the Cougars? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, obviously BYU's got a great program. Jen's built something really special there, and so it's good to see more players pursuing playing at the next level after their college career. I don't think it was as common before, really. Like me and Ashley Hatch, she was kind of one of the first, I think. Um, but now it's like they all entered the draft basically, and it's cool to see people from Utah or people that go to BYU wanting to continue to play at the next level because I think that they're all capable of doing so.
Your time with Orlando the last couple of years, you kind of see that a lot of changes around the NWSL. Things are very different from the last time the Royals were here when you were playing with the reserve team. Can you? I don't want to take too long on this because we could be here for hours probably about this question overall. But can you just kind of what's the biggest difference in WSL right now?
I mean, it's just growing at such a fast rate. I feel like this in everything in life, but especially the league. Like everything gets better every year. Like there's better media, better broadcasting, better, facilities, all these teams getting brand new facilities built just for them and they're no longer sharing with whoever it might be and getting the best talent year after year. It's just cool to see the league growing and more people being aware of it, especially in the States where soccer might not be the number one sport. It's cool to see it taking off and really gaining attention and more people being interested in supporting the NWSL.
We heard a lot of the players yesterday talk about Amy, her vision, her mission, and kind of building this and building the culture. But championship mindset was a phrase that a lot of people use. What does that mean to you?
I think, yeah, that's something Amy right from day one started pushing and kind of getting ingrained in us is championship mindset, and I think that just dictates everything you do on the field, off the field, how you train every day, how you carry yourself. It goes into a lot more than just what is done on the field. There's a lot more that goes into a successful team and successful individuals, and so I think it's just good to always have that at the forefront of your mind and have it dictate all the decisions you make.
You guys are in a pretty unique position that you've got this kind of blank slate to build a culture for a club. I imagine that's a pretty unique opportunity that many people have had before. But it sounded like yesterday from a few folks that that's just something that they appreciate, right? It's really cool. You're from here, so you probably have a slightly different perspective. But I guess the question is there a way to kind of accelerate the cohesion of 25, 30 players and coaches coming together and playing a game in 6 weeks?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you think preseason seems long, and then games come like that. It's like, but yeah, I think kind of what I've alluded to already that everyone has a different background. Everyone's coming from a previous club or things that were ran specific ways, and now we're all kind of coming together. But I think the character of the players that we have on this team is very open minded, and everyone just wants to kind of feed off of each other to build something and bring in the best parts of everything we've all experienced to create something even better. And I feel like one weekend that's gone really well so far. So hopefully that continues, and I think that it'll be a special thing to be able to, like you said, build from square one and kind of decide and dictate how we want things to look and be.
Right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Kayla.